Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Prague Travel Guide. In this travel guide, I aim to highlight the top places to visit while traveling to Prague. Now, I don't claim to be a professional tour guide, and in fact, there are many things that I do not cover in this video that Prague has to offer. This is just my experience, and I hope it helps you if you ever decide to visit this beautiful city. Let's get started. The rest of this video will be broken into different sections. We will first discuss how to travel to Prague, hotel recommendations, and public transportation. Second, I will share with you my top tourist attractions and must-see history around the city. And third, I'm going to share with you a variety of different food options. Also, make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video for a very special bonus. Now, a fun fact, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the largest castle in the world is located in Prague. With its incredible area of 18 acres, the Prague Castle is a must-see while visiting. Now let's discuss traveling to Prague. While there are many ways to get to Prague, I personally took a train from Berlin. My one-way first-class ticket only cost me $42 US, and that included taxes and fees. The process of boarding the train was an easy one, but if you've never done it before, I would recommend giving yourself 45 minutes to an hour to find the right platform and to print off your tickets. Now, a pro tip, if you take the train, go to the food dining car and enjoy the ride. I literally spent 3/4 of the time I was on the train in the dining car, eating and working on my laptop. They normally have an open seating format, and I really enjoyed the train. Now, the other option I would recommend when coming to Prague is to fly into their airport, STRAHOV. This international airport was very clean, easy to navigate, and is only 30 minutes outside of the city. Now, once you are in Prague, I found that walking was the best, most cost-effective option. Now, they do have some pretty good public transportation options that will take you around the city as well. You can grab a cab or use one of those electric scooters, but Prague is a place to kind of enjoy the sights. It literally feels like you're walking around in real-life Disney World. So I recommend taking your time, enjoy the scenery as you find your way to your hotel. Now let's talk about where to stay. When traveling as a tourist, location is essential. I found myself staying in 2 different hotels. One was near Old Town, and the other was near the central east side of Prague. The 2 hotels that I personally stayed at and would highly recommend are the Grand Mark Hotel and the President Hotel. Both hotels offer first-class amenities and also have a higher price point. Overall though, Prague is very reasonably priced, and you could find hotels for anywhere between $50 to $100 US and be very comfortable. Now let's talk about the Grand Mark. The entrance to the Grand Mark Hotel is breathtaking, and their restaurants and sitting areas are very luxurious. My favorite part was their outside garden, which is essentially the main courtyard of the hotel. Now, a pro tip, if you're looking for a unique experience, make sure to visit the peacocks in the garden. When I was there, they actually had a family of peacocks. So there was multiple peacocks running around the garden, and they're kind of just doing their thing. And if you're looking for a super pro tip, the Grand Mark has a 3-course business lunch during the week. For around 300 crowns, which is about $12 US, you get an unlimited salad bar, soup, and a main course. And the food was outstanding. I also really enjoyed going to the sauna and booking a massage. The only thing was I wish the spa was just a little bit bigger. The room, however, was fantastic. My room had a small kitchen and living area, and it even had a walk-in shower with a bathtub. There even was a heated towel station and walk-in closet. Overall, I would highly recommend staying at this hotel for its location, amenities, and overall experience. The second hotel I was able to stay at was the President Hotel. This hotel is located along the river and is close to Parys Street, which is where a lot of the designer stores are located. This hotel is brand spanking new, and the room had a very modern feel. Now, a pro tip, book a room with castle views. There is nothing better than waking up in the morning to a view of the largest castle in the world, and having your very own balcony made you feel like royalty. My other favorite amenity was the pool, which was located in the hotel's lower level. The pool has a sleek design, and I absolutely loved the blue color. I also found the concierge team to be very accommodating when helping book attractions and sightseeing around the city. If you're looking for a little bit of luxury, both of these hotels will definitely fit the bill. Now let's talk about the must-see attractions in Prague. I was actually able to do all of these things in this video in only about 2.5 days. The city is great for walking, and there's a lot that you can see in a short amount of time. Now, my first must-see attraction is Old Town Square. Old Town Square features buildings belonging to various architectural styles, including the Gothic Church of Our Lady Before Tyne, which was built in the 14th century. It even features the medieval Prague astronomical clock as its main attraction. The clock was first installed in 1410, making it the third oldest astronomical clock in the world, and the oldest clock still operating. Every hour, on the hour, the 12 statues of the apostles appear in the doorways above the clock. This is an absolute must-see attraction since this is the last astronomical clock actually operating, but expect large crowds during peak times. Now, a pro tip is to climb to the top of the clock tower. For a small entrance fee, you can climb to the top of the clock tower and see beautiful views of Old Town. Here's a live look at our vlog. Hey, look, we're vlogging. Say hi. Now, if you want a super pro tip, visit the Prince U Terrace rooftop for food and drinks. This rooftop is located on top of Hotel U Prince and is a bar and restaurant overlooking all of Old Town. The rooftop even has a VIP area, where in my opinion you can get one of the best pictures in Prague. A special thank you to my friend Katerina for taking me on this unforgettable adventure. The next must-see attraction is the Charles Bridge. The Charles Bridge is a historic bridge that crosses the Vltava River. Its construction started in 1357 under King Charles IV and was finished in the beginning of the 15th century. This bridge is normally very crowded, so be patient with all the tourists taking their fun pictures and selfies. Now, a pro tip, get a selfie with the doves. There was a few people who were training doves towards the beginning part of the bridge, and for a small fee, they'll actually let you hold them and put them on your head like me. It's kind of a fun experience and something definitely worthwhile. My next must-see attraction is to walk down one of the narrowest roads in the world. Located just across Charles Bridge is one of the narrowest streets in the entire world. It even has its own traffic light to let you know when to walk up and down so you don't get stuck. Now, my pro tip is to be prepared to wait for others to get in and out of the street, and if you're claustrophobic, this may not be the best tourist attraction for you. Now, right down the way from the narrow street is the peeing statues, which is one of Prague's more controversial sculptures created by David Kearney. You will notice that the shape that the guys are actually peeing into is the Czech Republic. These sculptures are a great example of some of the Czech sense of humor. Now, my fourth must-see attraction is to see the famous library at the STRAHOV monastery. Now, in order to get up to the library, I recommend taking a tram. It only costs around 24 to 26 crowns, which is right around 90 cents, to ride up, and you get some really fun views. Now, a fun fact, the library contains more than 200,000 volumes, including over 3,000 manuscripts and 1,500 first prints stored in a special depository. I'm not gonna lie, this was really cool to see, and the books are so old. The detail and everything, it just was really magical. Now, a pro tip, there is an entrance fee to go into the library, and there's also a small fee to take pictures. That being said, it was worth the money, and it was a really cool experience. I'd highly recommend going and seeing this. And my fifth and final must-see attraction is, of course, the Prague Castle itself. The Prague Castle is the largest ancient castle in the world, occupying an area of almost 70,000 square meters. The castle is also one of the most visited tourist attractions in Prague, attracting more than 1.8 million visitors annually. During my visit, I just toured the outside of the castle and the gardens surrounding it. The castle is so big that you could literally spend a whole day touring this and not even learn everything. So my pro tip is to definitely see this castle, but make sure that you have the time to do it. Now, I also have a few bonus attractions. The first bonus attraction is to see everything by boat. For about 16 euros, you can take a 50-minute boat ride and see the Charles Bridge. I actually went underneath it, and then you also get some really amazing castle views, and you're able to just really relax and enjoy the city from afar. I would also recommend seeing the Kafka Silver Head. This head is located towards the middle of the city, and it's one of the newer sculptures. It's pretty unique. It also makes for a cool video and selfie, and is located near a lot of shopping. So if you want to do some shopping while you're in that area, you're going to be in the right place. And one super bonus pro tip that I have for you when it comes to doing the attractions in Prague is to hire your own tour guide. While you might be able to find free tours around the city, if you hire your own guide, you can literally tour what you want and they'll take you to the exact locations. They may even be able to take your pictures and do some video for you. This is what my tour guide did, and I'm incredibly grateful for her taking me around town. Now let's talk about the food in Prague. The food was outstanding. Here are my top recommendations for all the food that I was able to enjoy. First, you have to try an ice cream filled donut cone called Trdelniks. You can get these at a variety of places, and they're kind of all around Old Town. I really enjoyed eating the ice cream and the donut as a cone. It made for a really unique experience and a great picture. The second place I would recommend visiting is the farmer's market near Old Town Square. This market has a lot of organic fruit and nuts, and there's also a lot of these mom and pop shops with little souvenir stands and trinkets. I would also recommend trying the different food vendors in Old Town Square, cooking up meats and a variety of other foods. If you're looking for some traditional Czech food, this would be a good place to find it. Now for dinner, there's two places that I would highly recommend. The first was the Grill at the Grand Mark. I ended up having a garden fresh salad with this incredible cauliflower soup and some bread, and it only cost around $10 US. And if you're really looking to sit down and enjoy dinner, I would highly recommend going to this place called Portfolio. For $39 US with tip included, I enjoyed a 3-course meal, which consisted of a ginger carrot soup with homemade bread, veal and potatoes with this cherry sauce that was absolutely delicious, and blueberry cheesecake for dessert. It's also a really nice restaurant to just unwind and relax. I'd highly recommend this as it's a Michelin star restaurant. So that's going to do it for our Prague travel guide. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you would like to learn how to make travel guides like this, visit my how to vlog class. It's a best-selling class right now with more than 17,000 students. In this class, I walk you through the process of me creating these type of videos so you can do them as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next vlog and travel video.